Hey Geminis, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. Okay, so if you're watching this the day I release it, it is Wednesday, June 15th. We're still in that we're still kind of in that full moon energy of Sagittarius. So here's the card from my Moonology deck. Look at the bigger picture. I'm not really going to elaborate on this. Hopefully this may help you continue to process whatever you need to through the rest of the full moon energy that's happening today, and any residual energy after that. Hopefully you just sat in whatever came that you felt and you were able to process whatever the full moon had shown you, okay? But still, we're going to use my mermaid deck. Obviously, water energy is moon energy, so let's see. Let's dive into their energy, please, for Gemini, spirits, guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters. What is coming forth for my Geminis? Learning to love yourself, falling in love, kissing the divine in another and in yourself, learning to accept yourself as a whole, 100%, accepting other people exactly as they are, the good, the bad, the ugly. Remember, nobody's perfect. This might have to do with a masculine in your life as well, or your masculine energy within you, right? So we have honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine, divine. There's obviously not. There are certain men that don't deserve our respect as feminines, or as energy, awakened healers. All that good stuff. But this is about accepting these people as they are. They may never understand. They never may awaken. There are parts of us that are dark. There are parts of our masculine that are dark. There are parts of our feminine that are dark. Remember, we have the shadows. And the shadows, we have to learn to coexist with them. I'm also hearing some of you need to embrace the masculine as is so you can heal it. So if you're having any issues healing, send it some love. Be that nurturing, loving person that you are. Or to that masculine energy that's in your life. I'm getting a strong partner energy because now we have divine sensuality, making love, erotica, loving the body that you were given. Again, the good, the bad, the ugly. So I'm wondering if looking at the bigger picture, right? So the culmination of everything that's happened to you and who you are, what you represent, what you're meant to do in this life, you need to embrace all of that and embrace the beauty that it is to be human as well. And sexuality, sex, erotica, learning to love the body, every inch of it is part of that process. Ooh, yeah, it's getting a little warm in here. Okay, so what else? The unseen, too much is hidden from you. You're still hiding from a lot of things, or things are being hidden from you. This full moon should have illuminated more of that for you, or shined a light on more of that for you to be able to clear that energy out. So whatever you're holding back from, you gotta dive into it. You gotta dive head first. You're gonna keep going in circles. One more card for Geminis, please. Air. Interesting. There's your element. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchanging life-bringing energies. Some of you need to do breath work, specifically focusing on the inhales more than the exhales, bringing life into the body. Definitely do some breath work. So count. Count how many inhales you can do and exhales, and then increase the inhale by 1 second, and make sure you pause. Don't hold, just create a pause. That's my yoga teacher advice on that. This is also about giving life to the masculine energy as well. As you can see, there's a male and a female in this card. We're really focusing on becoming equals, accepting ourselves and others, learning to love people for who they are. And there's a part of you or a part of somebody that's triggering you to see that or know that there's something that you're missing, something that you need to heal, which is really interesting because, you know, if you know me, I'm a Gemini sun, and I actually had some dreams last night that were body issue related. I'm working on my inner teen right now, so that makes a lot of sense. I was a heavier teen. Life in the, being a teenager in the early 2000s was a fucking nightmare. Thank you, Lindsay Lohan and Nicole Richie, for being anorexic and making that a fashion statement. Anywho. Alright, so let's go into tarot. You are beautiful just the way that you are, the way that you have been molded and created, not only in the eyes of our creator, but as well as through our experiences. Alright, so current future energies for my Geminis, please. Let's dive in. Wow. Okay. So we have the Devil, the High Priestess, Page of Cups, Judgment. You got a lot of major arcanas on the table. Definitely going through something pretty intense. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy. We've got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, every time you face something like this, or you have to accept a part of yourself, Geminis, trust me, I get it, you tend to want to run away from it. Or if you see a ghost or a demon inside of yourself, you're just like, holy shit, I don't want to touch that with a 50-foot pole. But this is going to give you an opportunity to free yourself, possibly under the, this could be freeing you from having any financial issues. Like, this is what it's connected to, because we have the Ace of Pentacles underneath it. The Six of Swords, this will free your burdens from you. You'll bring balance. Yeah, you'll keep walking towards your destiny. Absolutely. That's really good energy. So every time you feel like you just want to run away or jump ship, or you feel like you're going to be, you know, someone's trying to mess with you, I guess you could say. I can't think of the right word I want to use. I'm gonna go with that though. You kind of just like go inward, or you crumble, or you know, something from the past comes back and triggers you. That's when you have to sit in it. That's when you have to go, I'm not afraid of you. Tell me what this means, and I want to work through it. So like after I do my readings, I'll do some journaling and talk and figure out what my dreams were talking about. Because usually I don't remember them, but there's one that's sticking out in my brain right now that keeps replaying in my head. I have an idea of it. I can't really... Anyways, that's my thing. Okay, so current energies, we have the Devil, the High Priestess, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're kind of starting to follow your instincts and realizing your toxic behaviors. And it's not... It's not as generic as, you know, sex, drugs, and alcohol. It's other things. Some of you were raised in a household where your emotions were I can't even talk. Where your emotions were manipulated. So that's what you do to other people. And that's toxic behavior, but that's not, I mean, and here's the thing, this is where people get confused. I mean, yes, it happened, yes, you need to take responsibility for it, but it's not your fault, right? You were manipulated as a young person before you knew better, that's how people act, so you didn't know any better. And then when you realize you have that behavior and it's really toxic, well, there you go. You say, you know what, I didn't know, now I know, now I see it, and I'm really sorry. Take ownership. That's how you heal. And you're creating this level of inspiration. So once the first time you see it, then it's going to keep inspiring you to go deeper and figure out what is stopping you. What is the unseen? What is the toxic behavior that you need to give life to get it out, right? There's people around you that may point it out, or whoever you're just currently, like, I know a lot of people literally are just like, whoever you live with is the people that you talk to, or, which I will say, if you need somebody to talk to, I would love to sit and chat with somebody on the phone for a change. That would be so much fun. because my roommate bugs me. He actually triggers me a lot because he has a lot of toxic behaviors that he refuses to change. So it's like living with a 5-year-old. Anyways, I don't know why I keep bringing you my bullshit. I'm sorry. Anyways, so maybe I'm trying to just help you relate. So let's see, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Yeah, exactly. You are given this opportunity to figure out who, what, where, when, and why. Why is this happening? Why do you react this way? Where did it come from? What's the root cause? And it's creating more of a stability in your life. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble talking. Which is creating a more open and beautiful and more space for you to understand and become a better person, or become the better version of yourself, or just being you without the toxicity. And that, trust me, I'm getting some information for myself from this, obviously. This is really good. This is definitely what I was doing over the weekend as well. Like, I got triggered over the weekend and I needed like the morning to just, I put my earbuds in, I put music on, and I just started journaling, and I was looking at my book, The Metaphysical Anatomy, which I highly recommend. And I just zoned out, and I was journaling, and I spent most of the morning and a little bit of the afternoon doing this, and I even like rested and I closed my eyes for a little bit. And then when I was done and I felt better, I went downstairs, and my roommate thought I was pissed at him, and I was like, no, I told you, I'm still healing. Like, he wasn't there for the first part of my healing, like the really bad stuff. So like this, he didn't know. And I was like, I just needed to figure out what was happening, why I was being triggered. That's all. Like, I wasn't, and then we ended up, finishing the rest, going on and doing our stuff the rest of the day. So anyways, again, this is not for me, this is for you guys. Okay. Anyways, so we have future energies. We have Judgment, 2 Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, the more you free yourself, the more things become balanced out in your life, and the more you get to open yourself up. An opportunity of love may come through, an opportunity to express yourself, allowing love and intuition to come in. Your gifts may become stronger, because I strongly believe that our gifts are tied to our emotions, just like they talk about in movies with people with magic. Let's see, we have the Tower and Justice card. Yeah, this is all part of your soul contract. This is what's supposed to happen. Your stability is meant to change. There's meant to be drastic changes in your life, because the life that you were raised in is incorrect. It's not right. It's toxic. And you have to go through not everything, but, and I'm not saying you have to relive everything. God, I hope you don't have to. But you have to understand when you're being triggered, you just have to find that first moment of when it happened, and then tell your inner child or your inner teen, that's not right. This is what's right. I'm here. Let's work through it. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. Dude, I scream in my towels after my shower every morning. And I take a cold shower too. That helps. Yeah, this is definitely, if you haven't like thought this process yet, you're getting there, you're working towards it, you're planning it, you're trying to move forward, right? You're trying to find a desire, a will to continue on, to get past it all, right? Because you want to see what's on the other side. You know that there are better things out there for you. You know that this isn't what life is supposed to be like. There's a lot of 2s up here. And then you got 2 2s. So definitely look up repeating numbers of 2s for angel or spiritual numbers. That may give you a little bit more, and I'm going to look that up too, just because I feel very connected with you guys on this one right now. So yeah, look that up. I love this. Spirit of Snowflake and Spirit of the Witch. You have very unique gifts. There is a very unique purpose for you to be here, even if you're just here as to help raise the vibration. For you to help raise the vibration, you have to release that toxic energy. You have to stand in the darkness and figure out what that glowing light on that eyeball is. It'll help you enhance your gifts. It will enhance your vibration. You will continue to ascend, and you will move into the new earth where half this bullshit won't happen anymore. Spirit of air, yeah, you want clarity, you want truth. Well, here it is. It's right in front of you. It's trying to give it to you. So become aware of it. Be hyper aware of it if you need to. So one thing that I love about my PTSD and general anxiety disorder is that I'm hyper aware of everything. It's exhausting for sure, but I like it because I get triggered really easily, and then I can work through it a lot faster now than I used to. Spirit of the dog, friendship, companion, loyalty. Like I said, there's people that are going to stick around. There's people that are going to come through that's going to show you what friendship and what connections are meant to be. Know that those people will come in. Looks like we have a stranger danger and spirit of the crows. There is a message coming through. There is a stranger trying to come in. I'm hearing social media possibly. Just be very careful at who you spend time with and who you share your energy and time, your energy and your stories with. Some people are bad news. Okay, someone's gonna try and come in possibly and reintroduce you to the toxic world that they are in. It could be somebody from your past that you already know trying to come back in. It could be a new person coming in, disguising themselves as a good person because they're very narcissistic, and maybe you're just unable to pick up on that energy. So just be careful. That may not be for everybody, so just heads up. All right, so final messages for Geminis, please. Yeah, you're growing every day. You're healing, growing. Slowly things are getting a little bit better. Yeah, see, shadow work, healing from within. I'm telling you, keep doing it. I kind of wonder if my purpose is to help people through their shadow work. I've been contemplating that recently. Definitely letting go of those things that are weighing you down. Yeah, look at that. We've got a karmic cycle for a lot of you. A lot of you are just going through ascensions. And when you ascend, like, you're going to feel off for a few days. I just did my training for Reiki 3 on the 5th, so about 10 days ago. And it's a 21-day cleanse after that, right? As the body gets used to the initiation for that next level. So, like, I've been dealing with that. I'm on my period this week. We've got the full moon this week. We got a lot going on. And you just have to take it as it, it's, everybody's different, Here's the guarded card, okay? So that's stranger danger. Make sure you're protecting yourself. If you have to go out, crystal yourself up, do Reiki protection if you need to, whatever you feel you need to. I'm sure there's a side of, with witches and all that good stuff. I don't know a whole lot about things that witches do, or pagans do, however you want to phrase that. I find them fascinating, but I haven't really dived into it yet. Following your intuition and understanding that you should be grateful for the opportunity that not only have you awakened, but that you can heal yourself, walk away from things, and help the massive change that is happening in our world right now. Some of you feel like you're at a crossroads, or you feel lost or stuck or frozen. Know that signs are there. If you're not seeing them, ask for them. Like I said, we've got a lot of 2s popping out here, so definitely look up that angel number. It's okay to feel lost and confused, to be quite honest. That doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. That just means that there's a transitional phase, and those transitional phases take longer. So you have to be patient, okay? All right, Geminis, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Wish you luck through the full moon, and I'll talk to you guys next week.